Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Elena, and this is The Organized Money, where we talk about planning life and managing money. Today's video is on 7 habits that are keeping you poor. Now, this is actually part 1 of a 2-part series, so we're going to be talking about 7 habits today, and then I'm going to give you an additional 7 habits on next Monday. So let's go ahead and get started. Habit number 1 is eating an unhealthy diet. There are so many reasons why eating an unhealthy diet is a poor habit to take on. First reason is food is a very large portion of most people's budgets, which means you are spending a lot of that money eating out instead of saving it or paying down debt. But not only is food expensive, it can also aid in stress, being more tired, which causes you to work less, and it can contribute to a lot of illnesses over time. You could become overweight, you could get high cholesterol, high blood pressure, tooth decay. There's so many reasons why having an unhealthy diet can be harmful to you. And eating a healthy diet consistently can be challenging, so one of the best ways to do this is by meal planning. If you've never meal planned before, don't worry, I have an entire video coming out tomorrow on my meal planning process. But if you're...
Yes, the rumors are true, and Shannon Ferry sessions are coming. This will be invite only.
But if you're able to stop eating an unhealthy diet, you will be able to save way more money over time. Habit number 2 that is keeping you poor is making impulsive purchases. Usually impulsive purchases are associated with some type of emotion. You have to know your overall triggers that cause you to spend money. Over time, I have realized that mine could be associated with me just being bored, or it being the weekend, or if I'm on vacation. Those triggers can cause me to be a little bit more impulsive and spend money on things that I barely even want. But now that I know my triggers, I'm able to identify easily when I'm slipping into that emotional state. If I'm bored, then I definitely won't shop online, and I usually will try and spend cash on the weekends to avoid me from spending money impulsively. But identifying your overall triggers that cause you to spend money needlessly will help you so much in the future with stopping your impulsive habits. The best way to figure out what your impulsive habits are is to look at your bank transactions, look and see when you spent money impulsively, and think about what you were doing on that day. It also helps if you journal every day and you're kind of keeping track of the different things that you did in your planner, because you can look back at your planner on that particular day that you ended up spending money and look and see what exactly you did that may have caused you to spend money impulsively. Habit number 3 that is keeping you poor is using your credit card when you run out of money. So many people adopt this habit when they're living check to check. They feel as though they cannot make it with what they currently have, so they start to swipe on their card in order to spend money that they don't have. This only creates a crazy amount of debt that makes it really difficult for them to pay off in the long run. So I like to start off with the budget. You're going to write it down on pen and paper. How much do you make versus how much do you spend? If your expenses are higher than your income, then look and see if there are any expenses that you can get rid of. If there are no expenses that you can get rid of, you need every single expense on that list, then the next thing that you need to do is increase your income. You could take on a side hustle or start freelancing. There are ways to make money just from sitting on your couch with your computer in your lap. But the last thing that you want to do is just to start swiping your credit card because you've run out of money. If you keep this habit, you're only going to create a more stressful situation for yourself in the future. The 4th habit that is keeping you poor is spending money blindly. This is also in connection with those impulsive purchases, and that's when you spend money blindly. You don't have a budget, you aren't concerned with tracking or staying on top of how you're spending your money. You just pay your bills, and then after your bills are paid, you swipe your card until the money is gone. Most people don't worry about this habit because they feel as though if they have enough money to last them until their very next payday, then they're handling their money properly. But this habit doesn't affect the day-to-day transactions. It really starts to hit over time. Once they are ready to retire or to make a big purchase, they usually don't have enough money saved to do anything. They're usually stuck in their circumstance. They aren't able to move or quit their job. They aren't able to retire. They aren't able to make a big purchase. And if something major come along, like a major maintenance, they can't afford it. So spending your money blindly and not having a plan is just as bad as spending your money impulsively on things that you don't need. You definitely want to have a system, a budget, or something in place that's going to help you keep track of what you're doing with your money. If you want to see how I budget mine, then you can check out this video here. The fifth habit that's keeping you poor is saving what's left. So many people like to wait until they have paid all of their bills and done everything they wanted to do before they save money. The issue with putting savings last is that there is always something to spend your money on. You will always need something for the house. You will always need a new shirt or a jacket. You will always need to buy a gift or do something else with that money. And waiting to save it will definitely hurt you in the long run. You have to make saving a habit, and it should be at the very top of your budget. I use an app called Capital, and the app just automatically moves 10% every time money is deposited into my account into the app. I have been using this app to save for my sinking funds for over the past 3 years, and I've saved over $25,000 using this app. And anytime I need the money, I can just easily transfer it from the app right back to my bank account, and it takes about 24 hours. If you want to get started with the app Capital, check out the description box. I have a referral link there where they will give you $5 just for starting your account. The sixth habit that is keeping you poor is wasting time and not improving your skills. We all have talents. We were all blessed to do something amazing in this world. But a lot of times we will waste time watching TV and doing other things or scrolling on the internet instead of improving our skills. You could improve your skills for freelancing, entrepreneurship, or even setting yourself up for the promotion that you want on your job. Overall, improving your skills will always be a good thing. And the great thing about this is there are so many options out there that enable you to improve your skills basically for free. When I wanted to learn about financial coaching, I took a certified financial coach program. I started watching YouTube videos. I took some classes on Skillshare. There are just so many things that are out there and available to us to help us improve our skills in the areas that we desire. And anytime you improve your skills, you automatically are able to ask for more money because of those skills. So I like to take 20 minutes every single day where I am looking at a YouTube video, reading an article, reading a book, or doing something that will help improve my skills. And doing this 20-minute trick for the last 3 years has helped me grow my business to 6 figures. So take 20 minutes a day, put it in your planner, and work on improving your skills every single day. And habit number 7 that is keeping you poor is failing to learn from your mistakes. We're all going to make mistakes. It's a part of being human. But one of the worst things that you can do is not learn from your mistakes. Not taking the time to evaluate a mistake, see what you did wrong so that you can learn to not do that exact same thing again can hurt you so much in the future because you end up making the same mistakes over and over and over. So this can definitely be a challenging process because no one likes to make mistakes. We all wish that we were perfect. Don't beat yourself up or start to resent anything that you have done because it's already done. It's best to just evaluate and look at what went wrong so that you can correct it in the future. Overall, this process will help you to be way more self-aware, which in the end will make you a better person, and that's all that we aim to be. So guys, let me know, do you have any of these 7 habits? Put them in the comments below. I would love to talk to you. Remember, this is part 1 of our 7 habits that are keeping you poor. Part 2 will come out on next Monday. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you'll be notified as soon as the video releases. And if you want more accountability and weekly live classes with me, then make sure that you think about joining me over on Tom Academy. Tom Academy is my Patreon group where we get together every single Thursday evening to discuss money and planning. I hope to see you over there, and I will see you guys in my next one. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams.